Do you want an exercise that's going to help you walk better, balance better, and possibly counteract your symptoms up on your feet or in your chair? Well, I've got the exercise for you today. What's up, YouTube MS Gym family? My name is Trevor Wicken, and I am the founder and creator of the MS Gym, the largest platform for movement, mindset, and education for people affected by MS and other neurologic conditions. So we release videos on this channel quite often, so make sure that you watch this video, you like this video, and then you go and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on all the awesome content that we're going to be putting out that's going to help you counteract your symptoms and live a life by design and not by diagnosis. With that, I encourage you to watch till the very end of this video because I always have some special offer for you that will give you an opportunity to come train with us inside the MS Gym. So when we walk and how our bodies are designed, we use what's called a spinal engine or a spiral engine. So when we look at the kinetic chains in the body, and you can see all these really cool colored pictures in here, you can see that things are crisscrossing across the body. So the left shoulder is connected to the right hip, the right shoulder is connected to the left hip, and everything crosses in the middle of our body, right in this area called our thoracic spine. So because force needs to be transferred from right side to left side in an opposing fashion so that we can walk well. So when you watch me walk, okay, as this leg goes forward, this arm's going to come forward, and then I shift. Then we switch. As this leg comes forward, this arm comes forward, and we shift. But what the thing is when you see people that have been affected by neurologic conditions, oftentimes they're very stiff, right? And they just shuffle their feet or they move their legs. People lose their mobility in their thoracic spine and in their trunk, which is necessary to help you balance, transfer force, and help you ambulate or walk. So when we walk, we should actually get this pattern. As I step forward and this arm swings forward, my body kind of leans into this hip, because when my body leans into this hip and then I go to the other side, all of this stored energy from this side is then released and it pushes me forward. Then I store all that energy, this kinetic energy in this side, and then I'm loading this hip, so then when I take the next step, I'm propelled forward. So when we walk, and if you watch professional athletes and people that have a good gait pattern, you will actually see their body twist this way, twist this way, twist this way, and twist this way. The problem is that when we start to get disruptions in our neurology and disruptions in our nervous system and our human movement system, we become very stiff and we just start walking with our arms and our legs, and we lose mobility and spinal engine function in our spine. So an awesome exercise to work on this is working on the spinal engine. So what you're going to do here is you're going to get your feet about hip width apart, okay, or a little bit wider, and you're just going to shift from one side. So I'm going to lift my right hip. I'm going to drop my right elbow and my shoulder, and I'm going to try to smush these muscles down in my obliques here, okay? So as I do this, I'm going to take this elbow and pull it down. I'm going to take this hip and pull it up, and then with this arm, I'm going to tip myself this way. So if you watch, my hip rises as my elbow drops, and I get a bunch of tension in this lat. So we're gonna work on muscle contraction on this side and muscle elongation on this side, okay? So I'm kind of lifting my hip, coming up on my toe, and then I'm gonna shift to the other side, okay? So I'm lifting my hip, dropping my elbow, lifting my hip, dropping my elbow. So another angle of this, so watch this foot. As I drop to the side, I lift this hip, and this heel comes off the ground, and then I switch, right? So then I come this way, I lift this heel off the ground, lift this hip, drop this elbow. So it lifts up, lifts up, lifts up, lifts up. And this is an amazing mobility exercise to do for your upper body, for your lower body, to get your body moving side to side like this and start to feed mobility back into your thoracic spine. Now, if you're in a chair, you do the exact same thing. If you're seated like this, you would just lift this hip and unweight this hip off of your seat, drop that elbow down and squeeze that lat, and then switch sides. Drop that elbow down, squeeze that lat, lift the hip. Drop the elbow down, lift the lat, squeeze the hip. Boom, 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 Boom. So when you start to reestablish movement throughout your thoracic spine in here, that starts to get this spinal engine turned back on, which is going to help your body coordinate right to left, and that's going to improve your walking gait, your balance, and your coordination, whether you're in your chair or you're up on your feet. If you want more exercises just like this one to help you improve your balance, your strength, and your mobility, then I invite you to check out our free mini balance camp. This program is specifically designed to target the balance centers in your brain so that you can move better. We've had a ton of gymmers use it, and they are raving about it, saying that this program is a game changer. So all you need to do to get started is go ahead and click the link below in the description, and I will see you on the inside.